I tried growing a YouTube channel for 30 days, and well, this is what happened. Hi guys, it's Pasquam. Welcome to my channel if you're new. Welcome back if you already know what's up. So guys, today I have a bob on. It's so cute, like it's so cool. I put on a bump today because I wanted to feel put together. That's why I also have a full bead on my face. How cool is it? I don't even know. I don't even remember if this is my mom's or my sister's, but this is so nice. I had to steal it. For real, the weather is hot, and yeah, there's a fan very close to me that's gonna keep bringing some air, so bear with me. Once again, guys, I work, so the time I make my videos they kind of vary. So, what are we going to talk about today? So, today's video is kind of a recap for my channel after 30 days, what I'm doing, where I'm at, and all that. Yeah, let's get into it. So, a month ago, I decided I was going to start posting. I think I said it like in my past three to four videos. I said I was going to start posting to see what would happen. So, yeah, here is what happened in that first month. Okay, so number one, the expectation. Going in, I had this idea in my head that if I had posted, people would see and engage, numbers would climb, right? And that somewhere there I would have figured out who I was on camera. Well, that is not exactly what happened. In fact, that's not what happened at all. The first thing no one tells you is the silence that comes after you post. You would think maybe it's like Instagram, you have your followers, they're your friends, right? But YouTube is kind of different because you post and then there's silence. You're like, okay, now what? And no one tells you that it takes some time for you to get used to that silence. You gotta cancel all your expectation. I had to, like, after the first video, I had to just say, oh, okay, let me delete the app, this the YouTube Studio app, because it makes no sense to keep refreshing when it's not growing. Okay, let's just say that the first phase of YouTube isn't really about the views but about actually learning how it works, learning the little things, learning how to navigate YouTube and how to actually understand what people are looking for. Let's just say that your first videos are for making your mistakes, your thumbnail mistakes, your video mistakes, lighting mistakes, audio mistakes, and the more you make videos, the more you actually understand how it works. I think that's what the first thing that I understood, the first thing I learned. So I told myself, okay, I'm not expecting anything. I'm not expecting it to blow like it would blow on like on TikTok or on Instagram. Not like my videos are blowing in either of these platforms, but I mean, yeah, a few views. I do get like a little more views than I'm getting on YouTube, that's for sure. That's number two is the hardest part. So expectation, number one. Number two, what was the hardest part? So initially the hardest part for me was filming, and I would say go and watch my fear of being seen video, because that's where I talk about it a bit more. I talk about what it was like, what causes it, and why we should eliminate it. Okay, so that was the initial hardest part. Then came the editing, because I started editing with my phone. Like the very first video I posted, I edited it with my phone on CapCut, and I would say never again. Firstly, because it was like a 25-minute video, so it was really long. I was on my phone all day, my phone was super hot, the screen was little, so I do not recommend editing YouTube videos on your phone, especially if they're so long. It's still good for like TikTok, of course, because yeah, TikTok is, yeah, it's not, first of all, it's not horizontal, so you can just, you see everything, it's pretty simple. But not for YouTube. No. I learned a brand new tool for editing, and yeah, it's working for me. Obviously still make some mistakes, but yeah, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Hopefully, this video is edited better than the last one. But guys, initially it was filming, then it was editing. But the hardest part was actually showing up, like consistency, especially because, like, with a 9 to 5, I have to find the right time. I have to predict when I would be less tired, which is always impossible because I'm always tired after a 9 to 5. I always find myself at home like super tired, like I don't even feel like filming. I would come back like maybe the sun is already setting, there's no sun, I don't have big lightings and all that. But yeah, giving myself time to post, like okay, by so time and so day I have to click upload, and that's it. If I don't do that, then I'm gonna be so angry at myself. I'm gonna hold myself responsible because no one else is. I think consistency right now is the hardest part of making YouTube videos. Obviously, there's also the type of videos that I make, because choosing a niche was hard for me, and I don't think I've finalized on the niche that I'm going to choose. That's also something as I read that is so important. But yeah, like so far so good. Making vlogs, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I still that fear of being seen just a little. I still have a sprinkle of fear, but I'm getting there. The hardest kind of video I have ever filmed and yet haven't posted is a get ready with me while I do my makeup. That's super hard. It's either I was making a video and then I forget that I'm making up and I'm just blabbing, or I'm making up and because I don't usually talk while I make up, I just do the thing and then maybe listen to some music and vibe. But because of copyright, I can't really put music and just vibe. That is just it, and that is super bad. YouTube, please, no. So yeah, other than that, it was just consistency and get ready with me videos. So the consistency part, because motivation isn't always there and I have to choose to show up and be consistent, because when you have an audience they will pull you out. But if you don't have an audience, you have to be the one to pull yourself out, you know. You have to be the one to push, you have to be the one to, yeah, show up as always. So what is actually helping me to stay consistent and stay on track? Well, kind of on track. What is helping me is lowering the bar from perfect. My first videos are for making mistakes. They're all for making mistakes. The captions are in the same size, they're not the same font, bigger, the other one is smaller, the other one is yellow, the other one is butter yellow, I'm not centered, or the captions are not really written right, they're too big, too small. That is literally the point of it just not being perfect, because I am the kind of person who, if I want to do something, I will just keep changing it and changing it and changing it and changing it until I realize that 2 weeks have passed and I haven't posted anything. We're not gonna do that. We are not gonna do that. At least for the first times, we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna put out something that is good. Obviously not horrible, just good. It's okay. It does what it has to do. I try to follow past videos patterns. So if I have used some kind of captions, maybe a type of font, I try to use the same font for the next videos. And yeah, just to avoid being perfect and avoid changing, editing. Also, because editing takes time, so it's really important to not be perfect, okay, at least the first time. So yeah, it is a lot of work, I'm not gonna lie, but it is fulfilling. Number 3 or 4, I think it's 4. Yeah. What actually surprised me after 30 days of making videos on YouTube? What actually surprised me isn't the subscriber count or the views count that slowly increases day by day. Thank you so much, guys, for all the likes and the comments. Always comments. I think comments help me know what you guys want to see or things that I could work on and get better at. But I think what actually shocked me the most was the impact it had on me. It actually taught me a lot about consistency more than any other thing I've ever tried. And it also changes the way I see myself. I was so afraid of like my face being out there, guys. Like people actually seeing me try things. But right now, it's like day by day, post by post, edit by edit. I'm like, I don't give like I'm starting to care lesser and lesser and lesser because I am open and I am speaking straight to the camera. And I mean, I still do make mistakes sometimes. Of course, I cut some parts of the video, but less mistakes from the first time. Less mistakes. I'm more confident. I already know the routine. I just sit down, talk, edit, and then post. I also get less nervous, less worried about what people say because, again, I am in my trial time. I can make mistakes and post them anyway. So, is Pascal going to continue to post video? Do I recommend making videos on YouTube? Well, I personally will keep posting on YouTube because I like who I'm becoming when I'm posting on YouTube. And would I recommend? Yes, I would recommend, but with a warning. It is slow and it is lonely. Yeah. Because this is literally a start. Every single YouTuber that you watch on YouTube started like this. They started by making mistakes, by just putting themselves out there. So if you're looking for a quick validation, if you're looking for results immediately, I don't recommend because this is going to take some time for sure. And I suggest you actually enjoy the time that it's going to take because, yeah, I think this is my time to just vibe with it, like post and just be like, yeah, I love it. And if you're building something real, like if your goal is to build something real, then yeah, I recommend 100% because the slow part actually matters. This period actually matters. Guys, I think I'm gonna make another video. I like giving myself feedbacks of how things are going in my life. Okay, so this is where I was, this is where I am. In the middle, in the time frame between where I was and where I am now, a lot of things happen. Ugly things happen, good things happen. So the goal now is to continue posting and to keep pushing my content, work on my videos and my YouTube channel, of course. Continue traveling because I love traveling and try new things. So the long awaited question: who's Pasqua? Pasqua is someone who started a channel not knowing what to do and still doesn't know what to do after 30 days, after a month, but decides to still keep going because she likes who she's becoming. And yeah, why not? You know? So, guys, thank you again for watching this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye.